Hey, it's Eamon with ipXchange. We're Embedded World 2024. I am on the Memorysolution booth, and as you can see, there's a beautiful conveyor of memory products in the same way as a sushi restaurant. Lots of different vendors, lots of different types of products, and we've got quite a few different videos coming up on why it would be great to partner with Memorysolution for your next design. Best thing to start off with is what does Memorysolution do, and how does it add value to design engineers?
Yeah, thanks for being with us.
No worries.
So it has nothing to do with sushi, to be honest, to make that very clear. So actually we are a distributor, and we focus purely on memory products. So we cover FRAM, SRAM, DRAM, and all kinds of flash. So the big, let's say, uniqueness is in a way that we cover almost every manufacturer.
Okay.
So the intention is to be objective in a way when we consult. Okay, so customers approach us with the need for a certain, let's say, DRAM, to give an example. They tell us their project is maybe rather price sensitive, or they're focusing on long-term support. And depending on what they specify as their need, we do the cherry picking. So we find the best match, so to say. And I'm personally a big believer of second sourcing.
Yes. Okay.
Right? So you may have had the same experience, like no matter which brand you choose, one day we'll be in trouble. At least there's a big risk.
Cool. So we actually chatted a little bit before this interview. So would you like to expand on, because controllers for memory is another thing that you help design engineers with, is that correct?
Well, memory controllers comes into place when we talk about SSDs.
Okay.
So when we need to have a managed NAND. So here we have different form factors, like you may know the M.2 or E1.S or maybe mini SATA. There are different things. Even in eMMCs, where you solder down, we have the combination of the flash controller and the NAND flash itself. So here actually most commonly you will know SMI or Phison. And we have a new partner on board, as a company Exascent from Taiwan. Oh, yes. They focus mainly on Marvel, and I think you had an introduction to them earlier before.
Very, very fun.
Yeah. So it was fun. Yeah. I like the guy. I like the CEO.
Really,
he's
really
so technician. And
he's really, really good.
He's pretty passionate about it, right? Yeah.
Coming soon.
So memory controllers itself, we don't distribute. It's a product that will be installed into the finished good that we sell. So mainly SSD.
Okay.
That's the thing.
So in terms of if a design engineer was to come and approach Memorysolution for an industrial application or something, what would kind of be the journey they'd go through with you?
All right, that's a good question. Yeah. So it depends. It depends on the application. So let's say the majority of our customers from the industry, from automotive environments, they're most concerned about making a design today and to not be in the need to redesign it in the next months, years, and so on. So they want to do it today and then focus on the new development, and the other one should run in mass production stable. So that's in an optimal world. Yeah. But that's not the reality.
Yeah.
Right? So many customers approach us, or the engineers saying, I need help. I qualified a certain memory and it was EOL'd. So what can we find as a potential replacement? So that's the day-to-day business, helping them find a compatible replacement. If we go the other way, let's say if the engineer is approaching us in an early design stage, and this is my big wish, this is happening more often, right?
Also at the moment, are they they're coming to you when they have a problem rather than from the start?
Right, I mean, you can prevent problems, right? So this is what we do here on the show. Yeah, people come and ask, okay, what is your new development going to be? What type of application? And then we keep talking, and we understand, okay, they're looking for the leading edge technology. Maybe they heard something, there's a new low power DRAM, super fast interface. Like, hey, take it easy. Yeah. Because this might be technically super attractive, but we don't know, is this a standard or will this become a standard? And if not, it's very risky to use it. Yeah. So we try to understand what is the standard nowadays, and then promote only these configurations from which we know they can be replaced right now, and they will be out there for a long time.
Okay.
I think this is absolute key, because engineers, and correct me if I'm wrong, they want to make a design now and then move on. Yeah?
Yes, they'll do all the electronic design, and then when it comes to putting it into a chassis, that's like 5 projects away, because they always want to move on to the next electronics part.
Right.
Because that's the bit that's fun.
Not as much, yes, of course. So yeah, no, I think you hit the nail on the head. It's exactly what we're happening quite often to solve problems.
Yeah.
But we would like to avoid problems.
Yeah. By coming at the beginning.
Right.
So it just out of curiosity, when you say long term, what kind of time scale is that? Is that 3 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years?
It really depends. So we have certain vendors that are more focusing on leading edge technologies, big volume applications, and these usually have the more limited lifetimes.
Yeah.
Let's say could be 2 years until they change the version, because maybe one step back, the manufacturer has the intention to shrink the process node.
Yeah.
To have less raw material spent on each chip, okay? So, of course, this is getting less and less happening. No, this is happening less and less often, because technology-wise it's getting more and more difficult and expensive to advance in the process node. However, it's process optimization sometimes.
Yeah.
So the intention is to have the shrink chips out there, new versions, and let's say between 2 years and maybe 3-4 years is kind of a standard nowadays. But we have partners that commit to 10 years.
Okay.
And that's quite nice. So most of our industrial customers would ask for that.
Okay.
Then we have to see, are we talking to an engineer? Yes, 10 years, good. He likes it, he would even pay a premium for that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the purchasing guys, they have a different understanding, right? They want to cost saving.
Yes.
So here we have to find a match between long-term, maybe premium price, and still being competitive. Yeah.
Cool.
So and again, this is what we do: the cherry picking, finding the right match.
Excellent. So I think that's a very good overview of what Memorysolution does and how they can help engineers. I think the main thing is come to you guys early. You can help solve so many problems from the beginning.
It could be easy.
Yeah. But also out of my own curiosity, and I'm sure our audience would love to know as well, what do you see as kind of leading edge in memory, and what gets you excited?
What gets me personally excited is large capacity, and to have a vendor and a partner that is really reliable, because memory is a super volatile market. Yeah, so we are a bit like on a stock exchange. The prices go up and down, maybe even on a weekly term. Yeah. So most of our partners need stability here. And actually, what excites me is, well, the way we do our work. It's just like when you also hear, people working by say hi because you helped them once. Yeah. They recognize you, they remember, and they appreciate the fact that there's really a partner that has this objective view. We don't push a certain brand. It needs
because
to make sense.
Support so many of them, so you don't need to push
Right. Yeah. This is the good thing. Yeah. Good understanding. So, but what excites me, well, I'm not an engineer myself, sorry for that, so I'm more from the sales side, yeah. I'm passionate about our service, and for example, also for my personal interest, what is the biggest density of a certain technology that's available?
Also, like most memory in the smallest space.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Probably.
Cool.
And speed, of course, right?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Right speed. Please feel free, whenever there are people with a certain demand on memory, just reach out, learn quickly the way we work, because the fact that we are so objective, so neutral is quite unique, I think.
Cool. And I think that's a good way to end it. So we'll do a write-up of kind of an overview of what lines Memorysolution does and what types of memory. And we've got lots more interviews kind of related to Memorysolution coming up. So enjoy.
Good to hear that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being here. It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Where my engineers at?